another one down in Jennifer Garden. And if you want to name him, Miss Lee, Chester Owens, he's another one that's here. Signed, nobody knows who he is. Rarely know who he is. He needs help on here, baby, let me know. Thank you so much. Give me a hug. He got a bigger mustache than mine. Thank you, thank you. I tell you, you come a long way, brother. He's an attorney. You say you're an attorney in Washington, D.C. Amen. All the way from Denver Garden to Washington, D.C. See what happens? Now, don't you ever forget calling it welfare food. You know what's commodities. Commodity cheese. Commodity eggs. Oh, I'm an attorney from Washington, D.C., and I don't quite remember what it was. He still loves home, don't he? Hey, all right, let's give him another round of applause. Fayetta Scott Ficklin. And somebody made a misprint on here, and I know the lady that does this printing here, and she does an excellent job, but she is a teacher, but she's actually a principal, all right? And so, and she's a retired principal, okay? And she also has an affiliation with JFK Recreation Center. Let's give a great big round of applause for Fayetta Scott Ficklin, retired principal. I'm working so hard up here, and you guys are just blowing it. Now, because what we're gonna do when I do the tape, we're gonna cut out the sad part where y'all screwed up and didn't clap right. So, and we'll do the editing on it. So, let's get it right. Fayetta Scott Ficklin, retired principal.
Good afternoon, everybody. Listen, I want you guys to stand up with me right now, and we're going to do a 7-inning stretch because it's been a long afternoon, and I'm at the tail end, so I'm going to be quick and be gone. But let's stand up in honor of our honoree today, Mrs. Jackson. Give her a round of applause. Thank yourself for bringing me up. And you guys are here. It's kind of hard coming after so many great speakers. So I'm going to speak from my heart today and just let you know, Miss Lee, how much I love you. I love you. Giving honor to God for all blessings flow. We are pleased to be here this afternoon, not for a sad occasion, but for a great occasion, joyous occasion. And so, Mrs. Lee, we want to thank you for everything that you've done for all of us. I remember as a child hearing her name. My mom used to work with PTA, and I hear great things about Mrs. B. Lee and Mrs. Newman. And I had the opportunity to work for her when I was in college. And I think there were 3 of us. There was Diane Simmons, and there was Elvis Spearman. Wave Elvis, I think you're here in the audience. He was with us, and then myself. And we ran her summer program for her. And not only was she a great wife, a great mother. And I want to say something. I'm going to digress for just a minute because it was mentioned earlier. You kind of stole my thunder. The leaf doesn't fall far from the tree. She has reared some incredible children. All these boys, and they haven't been in trouble. Let's give her a round of applause for that. And these young ladies who are very poised and accomplished So, Miss Lee, you were a wife, a mother, a community activist. You were also a person who just worked for all kids. And the adage that it takes a community village to raise a child, I think it's true in your case. And let me tell you why. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and she gave me an important wisdom with me. But not only were you my boss, my supervisor, you were my mentor. You were my go-to person that I looked up to because you were working out in the community. And I remember, these children don't have an opportunity for this, but I remember not only did she give us our assignments for the day and everything, she taught us about life. She taught us how to work with other people, how to say what you need to say. This lady is very articulate. She is spiritual because in Corinthians it says, let all things be done decently and in order. And she was all about that. So having her as a mentor, and as I kind of rose up in the school district, I worked 39 years in the Kansas City, Kansas School District in several different jobs. I took what she taught me in dealing with the people who made the deals on the golf courses and things like that. You know what I'm talking about. So I had to learn how to conduct myself, and she always taught us to be learned. Study up on what you need to do and be ready to stand your ground. Be articulate. And I learned all those things from you. Not only were you my boss and supervisor, you are my mentor. So I give you all the honor today. I'm just tickled to death. It shows where KCK is coming from, because never in my wildest years would I have thought that they would have the good sense to rename a community center from a person who worked and gave their life toward helping the children in this community. Because I grew up in the military too. In the days when I didn't have what I needed to have. But what she taught us was you don't have to have everything. You just have to keep persevering. Yeah. Stay with it. Learn what you need to learn and do what you need to do. And I took that with me. And I've been a principal. I've hired teachers in the district. I've done, I would do in-services and all like that. I couldn't have done it without my mentor, because she taught me what to do and what to say and how to act when I am in public places. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, and this is absolutely the right choice. Thank you guys for making sure that she's honored while she can still enjoy this today. What an auspicious occasion. Thank you.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Yes, it was.
Thank you. I'm just waiting on one more approval, and then I will be officially in the family of Brian, if he'll accept me. Michael? Hey! All right, Brian gave it to me. Thank you so much. Are you still living in Belgium? Oh, not now. Okay, he gave it up. He ran for them terrorists over there. Yeah, they had one strike, and I said, Miss May, you better tell him to come home. And, oh no, he's on Facebook smiling and grinning. Next shot, I saw him looking like a little scared puppy. I'm coming home. Well, we're glad to have you home. Glad to have you home. I don't need them on, put them on anyway. Next on, Miss Lee, I want to say to you that you've been more than a mentor, and it's almost belittling to even call it a mentorship, because our relationship has been a lifesaver, and I keep saying this throughout the thing, but and I'm hearing these other themes and these other people talk about it, and it's not just them. They've got family, and they've got offsprings that your DNA is written all over, our mentality and how we think about it. And all about everybody having all these great stories, but you were talking about welfare and commodity food. I grew up so poor that you guys were in good shape compared to the way I grew up. I wish I could have got some commodity food. And so I tell you, and to have that one story, just that one, I know there are many more, and he called off their friends, but they don't want to say I got the welfare food, but he said I did get it, and now he's an attorney in Washington, D.C. That's one testimony that I think Mr. Lee deserves a hand clap for, just that one story. A principal. One more hand clap for the principal. And I tell you, the next on our program here, we have Pastor Tony Carter Jr. for the stations. Let's give him another great big round of applause. Tony Carter. Amen.
Sister Lee, thank you for being such a sweet, sweet spirit. It's been my honor and privilege to serve as Sister B. Lee's pastor for the last 15 and a half years. I have learned a lot from watching her. All of the members of Salem are registered voters, probably because of her. She's always been the person who would put a burr under my saddle. Amen. And remind me that it's voter registration time. It's time for us to get in and vote early. All of those sorts of things. So she's been quite instrumental in my life as well. Had I been in Kansas during my formative years, I probably would have lived in this area. This is probably where I would have domiciled as well, because I do remember what it's called. I remember commodity cheese. Anybody know where I can find me a nice block of commodity cheese? Amen. We had cheese sandwich for breakfast and cheese sandwich for lunch. And sometimes we had grilled cheese, amen, for dinner. So I'm very familiar with that, proud of who I am, that God, through those years, kept me, amen. And when I got a job, the Lord kept me, took me a little further, and got an education, kept me, and took me a little further. So God has been instrumental in all of that, and He does put good people in our lives to help us move just a little bit forward. And I thank God for Sister Lee's contribution to my life. I always, when I see her at church, I always say, here comes my $100 bill. Amen, because she's always dressed so classy and so immaculately. And she does put you in mind of good money, amen. And of late, you know, after she had her surgery and then finally got a chance to come back to church, I started calling her my $1,000 bill. Amen. Because it was so good to see her again. Back in that, you know, at Salem, we have assigned seats. I don't know if they do that at the Methodist church, but we assign seats, and it was good to see her back in her seat. But this occasion, I think, takes it to another level. I don't know if you know this, but there are 3 of our bills. I ain't got a lot of bills in my pocket, but the dollar bill, there are 3 of them that don't have president's face on them. Anybody know what the 3 bills are that don't have the President of the United States on it? Ben Franklin is on the $100 bill. Got that one. Which one? 25. 25. Okay, now the $20 bill has a president on it, I believe. I just happen to have one of them. It won't be here long. Just give me a chance to get to the store. $20 bill, is that Andrew Jackson? Yeah. Amen. Now the $10 bill doesn't have a president on it. Anybody know? Alexander Hamilton is on the $10 bill. Ben Franklin is on the $100 bill. Who knows the other bill that has somebody other than a president on it? Not the $2 bill. A grant for the president, though. the $10,000 bill that has a picture of Samuel P. Chase. And today, and in honor of this, and the $10,000 bills are very rare because there's only about 350 of them in existence, and they were really written for one country to trade with another country. And so they were really not made for us. So it's very rare to see a $10,000 bill in circulation. Most of those have been confiscated or being collected because the value of a $10,000 bill starts at, even in beat up condition, which it probably wouldn't be, is worth $35,000 to $40,000, okay? Today, in honor of naming this center after Beatrice L. Lee, I deem you no longer a $100 bill, no longer a $1,000 bill. Today and from this day forward, you shall be a $10,000 bill because you are a rare person. God bless you and God keep you is our prayer. Make sure you get all my dollars up, folks.
Before I come up behind you, I know how to pickpocket. Yeah, all right. I got the scratch of my head on that bill deal he was talking about, and where he's going with it. They say, ain't no president on my BPU bill. Yeah, I should have got that money. I ain't seen no president on none of my bills. Yeah, but I tell you, we thank you for that, Pastor. And I tell you, she loves her pastor. And we're going to have a selection. And Deborah, I'm not going to be part of it. I'm not going